Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Enzo.B and today we're actually doing the RLCS North America Open 6 predictions. I've never done this like on YouTube before, but I did like a few of these before. So I want to share this with you guys. Let's get right into it. So Group A, we have Shopify Rebellion versus No Dope. The full name is No Dopamine, and the players are Arjun Nayasimas versus Shopify Rebellion, who literally just like won the last regional. So if Shopify is actually consistent, then they'll win this no problem. I'll give it like around a 3-1. LOB versus Strictly Business. Strictly Business is Aqua's team with Relaying Wave and Crispy. Then LOB is Oath, Adam, and Hockey. To be honest, I really want to go LOB because I'd rather have like actual NA teams to be in the top 8 instead of import teams, but it's Strictly Business, so unfortunately gotta put them in 3-2. Then we get almost the series of the year: Space Station Gaming versus Little Step Bros. Alpha Cap actually made the event this season. He reverse sweep the bracket 2 with Gun and T-Corral, literally exactly like last year. Oh, so Group A. They actually made the main event with NRG and Shopify Rebellion in it, which is insane. But yeah, this is kind of like a hard prediction. I mean, most people are gonna go SSG, but my bias is like trying to like convince me that Little Step was gonna win. But I'm gonna put Logic. We'll put this like the best way possible. Let's give 3-2 to Space Station. Little Steppers did take one game off NRG like last split with Oaks, so it's technically possible. Then we have Gen G versus One. One is almost a full import team with Daunt, Just, and Royals. And Gen G, although struggling, have been better recently with Frosty, Magic Bear, and Rise. And my mind was going to Gen G, but it'll probably be a close series because Gen G tends to like do game 5s with random teams. So I'll give it 3-2 Gen G. Then we'll have Group B, Chewies versus Verse Pro. Verse Pro is the former redacted roster of 2-Piece, Talk, and Wavy. And what was it? Oh, Chewies. Chewies is Seek, Paulo, and Stealth. An upcoming team, but I don't think they're any match for Verse Pros. I'll give like a 3-1. Next to New versus True Stacy's. True Stacy's is Realize, Expert, and Devo. Pretty good bubble team, but Next to New is really good. For a top 8 team in North America, they're actually really good. Although they went to like 9 or 12, got reverse swept by NRG last regional, this team is like no joke. So I'll give it like a 3-1. Then we have NRG versus Dignitas. Although this seems like a really easy matchup for NRG because they're the world champions. Although they literally just like don't care at all for regionals anymore. And with the last regional, they only made top 4, and when you look at the cameras versus the Foot series, they look checked out. and NRG doesn't really care about like in this area, but they don't want to go through 9 through 12 again. But Dignitas is like a really good opponent against NRG, so I'll have a 3-2 for NRG. Then we have Foot vs Immigrants. Immigrants is Creams, Speed, and Hazo, and Foot is Cheese, Chronic, and Justin. This Foot team is top 4 NA like easily. They made the grand finals last regional, and they made like I think like the top 4 the regional before as well. Yeah, I think Immigrants like will fight, but they probably won't stand a chance, so it'll be a 3-1. So let's go over here to the upper semifinals of Group A. Rebellion should easily cakewalk this. I'll go like a 3-0 for Rebellion. And then Genji Space Station. This is gonna be really interesting. If Genji wins, it's huge for like their world's points. But they haven't made like the last plan, and plus they probably bounce like LCQ anyway. Even if they like technically can make the major. I'll give Space Station the moment of doubt. It's 3-2. Then let's do the rest of Group A. No Dopamine versus LOB. I'll go LOB. Then Genji makes it 3-1. Little Step Bros. Oh god. One is like a really good team. They made like top 8 like one event, and they're a really good team. But screw it, I literally don't care. Little Step Bros all the way. I'll call back to this. First part was next to new. This is actually really hard because both of these teams are really talented. Versus Pro have been like more of on a slump because like last split when it was like just redacted, they made like top 4 and grand finals of the 3 regionals. But as like an org when Versus Pro picked them, they have like 9 through 12 and like top 6. So they're probably like sweating their balls off for their world's points. So for that, I'll probably have 3-2 for Versus Pro. NRG vs Foot. As a diehard NRG fan, they'll probably lose here, so I'll give it like a 3-0. Next, I'm gonna have Dignitas win versus Immigrants 3-2. Then Chewies versus Chew Stacy's. To be honest, they're probably both losing energy. I'll give Chew Stacy's 3-2. Then I'll go 3-0 energy. Next to Noob versus Dignitas. Even though I like Dignitas, especially like with Bora as of recently, next to Noob is just that good. So I'll give it a 3-1. And Little Step Bros. Bro, Little Step Bros, man. I'll give 3 to the Strictly Business. Psych, fuck Strictly Business. Alpha Cap is here, baby. Alpha Cap made his first top 8 in like 5 years. Then, okay, we'll go to playoffs. Then, we'll go to the upper quarterfinals. Rebellion vs. Foot. I'll have Rebellion win this in 4-3. I just want like game 7s like all this regional because I don't want to watch like I don't want to like waste my time in like all of the streams just to have like a boring grand final. Even if the last grand final was like amazing from Shopify, it was still like sweep. So I'll give like Rebellion 7. Verse Pro is SSG. I mean, Verse Pro is getting better and better like this split, but I think SSG still got this. So I'll have them in 6. NRG vs. Little Step Bros, yeah, they have no chance. I'll take them a game because they, with Oath on the Switch stage on Open 3, they technically took a game. Genji vs. Next to New. This is actually kind of a coin flip because Frosty is really good on Genji, and then Next to New is just like a solid team. But I don't think Genji will ever make World, so I'll give Next to New the win in 7. And then for First Pro versus NRG, call me crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised if this happened because NRG looks like generally NRG like looks like they don't want to play the game anymore, to be honest. Because like they're already world champs, they want to major together with G2, and plus they're trying to wait it out until like Worlds this year, so they could be like 2-time world champions back to back in the open era. But we'll see what happens. So, Foot versus Next to New. I mean, Next to New, like I already said this, but it's still a solid team. But Foot is just unbelievable. So, I'll probably put Foot in 5. Then Shopify versus Verse Pro. I mean, as much as I want Verse Pro to like actually become good again, it's Shopify, man. What can I say? 4-2. Then Space Station vs. Foot. This is kind of a coin flip, to be honest, because both of these teams are amazing, and Space Station won a regional, and Foot got a grand finals this split. Oh no. But I don't want like a repeat of I don't want like a repeat of last regional, like where Foot made the grand finals and looked incredible until they get swept by Shopify. So it's either they won the regional or they get beaten by Space Station. And screw it. You know what? As a diehard Space Station fan, I'll give Foot in 7. And call me crazy, hopefully wins the regional. Justin finally wins a regional. Finally wins a regional after like 4 years. And these are my predictions. So rate them in the comments below, and I want to see your predictions in the comments as well. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.